Yeah, I'll do one. Right, cookie. Epic build battle. Alright, so we're gonna put it in times 2. I'm gonna build the old man. Right, so this isn't gonna go well.
Hello everybody, just to let you all know, in 5 minutes time,
There's going to be a show in 5 minutes and we're going to be here.
So if you want to come on over and do some cool building with us, come on down.
It's not going to go well.
In 5 minutes.
Look how beautiful he is. Look how beautiful.
Who here loves building with Lego bricks? Fantastic, because today you're telling everyone a little bit about all the different types of Lego play. I was wondering, do you think maybe you could tell us a little bit about social play?
Social play is all about working together. It's about making friends. And who doesn't love making friends? Sometimes our best ideas come from working together.
Amazing. So social play is about getting to know each other and making friends. Did you know, even animals have their very own ways of communicating? Birds sing, dolphins click, and even little ants have their very own ways of talking. Now, seeing as we have everybody here, should we do some social play ourselves? Oh, come on, we're here at the Lego Festival. Who wants to do some social play? Yes! Fantastic. Alec, any ideas?
So today we're going to be working with the people near us to make an awesome animal.
Okay.
But here's the thing. Let's say you want to make a big gorilla,
Oh.
but the person next to you
Dave,
wants
how
to
do you do
make
that?
a giraffe. But then the person next to them wants to make a crocodile. Now here's the thing. We can make all 3 of those things.
Well, that sounds absolutely amazing, Alec. Are you ready to build? Fantastic. Then, Alec, over to you.
So we're going to have 3 people collaborating on one build.
Okay.
The first person's going to build the legs, the second person's going to build the body, and the third person is going to build the head of our awesome animal. And
We can
by
do
the
that.
end, we're going to have a super wacky creature, and it might not even look like an animal that we're familiar with. And that's super awesome too. All right, everybody, we're going to start with round 1 of our awesome animal build challenge. So in this round, you're going to be building the legs of your creature. So go ahead and get started.
Oh, look at my building. Look how beautiful that is. Look at it, it's so beautiful. Beautiful. There, that sucks. Yeah, so which kind of Lego Fortnite player am I? A dragon. That one. Hot air balloons were jumping on burger truck. So then I'm her. Perfect. Oh. Now we're gonna get another thing done. I don't know where my family's gone. There. Right, okay.
No.
Why is whatever her name, Loser Fruit on Legoland?
Do you want to get the flicks with them?
I've got popcorn for £12.60.
With discount.
Well, that's Merlin discount as well. It would have been £15 otherwise. But it is also really good because infinite refills for like 6 weeks, and it's all coloured. Or is that just an excuse so you could get popcorn? I thought you were showing that off for me. Oh, there's a duck coming at us. You're not meant to feed the ducks.
Okay.
That's quite cool. You get to make your own flour and put it in there. So, as you all know, the Merlin budget cuts, and they invested a lot of money for the pirate show. But it seems like it is getting use, thankfully, for a show today, hopefully. It looks like it, but there isn't any show times yet. I like what they've done with it, with the colours. Makes it look better. And, oh, there's just even some lights up there. Well, this is going to be really interesting to see if there's a show going on later. It's quite cool. Well, so far, it's actually been going really well, actually. As much as I don't like Lego Fortnite, so it's very heavily one-sided. It's gone really, really well. This popcorn thing is amazing. I'm just going to be eating popcorn for 6 weeks now. And there has been some parts that are really good. The building competition one, where we all work together, is the funniest, definitely. But the rest was good. Yeah, that was that was funny because we were naughty. There were a couple other parts that were boring, but it's all been building, so it's using Lego, which is really good, isn't it?
It is. The zones are really impressive how they set them up as well.
Yeah. We're going on Legoland Express because it's been completely redone. So we're going to take you on tour with us practically as we cube up to go on it. It's literally a walk-on practically based on this cube, but I don't know why we're doing this. But yeah, I will see you on Legoland Express.
Oh, what a crowd!
See you soon. Thank you for coming.
Bye!
So we've watched the show and we've done Legoland Express.
Keep going.
I thought it was alright. Legoland Express, it was quite good with its new retheme bits.
Yes, actually, I do agree
And
on that.
I do think both sides got an equal amount of stuff put to it as well. The show, on the other hand, was a bit cringy, if you ask me.
How are they?
Wasn't it, Mum? Bit
Yeah,
cringy.
it was a bit weird. I need to wait for the car.
Terrible. So well, it weren't terrible, it was good, but cringy. So depends what others think. But we're gonna go and have lunch because the show's at 12 o'clock. And I'll see. Ooh, it's Pirate Falls got some new stuff done to it. Oh no, that's the roof. Oh. I don't know if I got any of this, but it's also a dance show, which is quite cool. We're gonna refill popcorn.
That's it! Don't go anywhere. There's not much time left, so keep those moves going as I spin our last pumping dance hits!
Well, she did a spin. There was also a build you little monster for that, which was quite fun. My monster was funky and better than Grace's. Right, so we're back, and it was actually really, really good, to be fair. We're going to start off with how it began. We arrived at Legoland. We looked up and there was no Legoland sign because they're redoing it, so that was nice. But we can immediately tell there was a festive theming to it because we immediately got given one of these lanyards and it's got millions of stuff on it, which it immediately says Lego Festival. So the official guide. So it was really good. And we saw there was this big building in front of us where it was like you have to come back after completing 5 tasks, I believe. I think it was 5. And we had to go to some zones where if you flick through, you could see, which we'll start off with the creative zone. Right, so in the creative zone, you could go in to retrieve 2 stamps. And what was there was you could build a little monster to add to the wall. Well, not a wall, it was like a building of where everyone else put their creations, which was really cool. And then our another task was to build a little block, maybe about an 8x8, to build this massive portrait where a bunch of people would have to do it. It was genuinely about this, as long as 2 times as long as my window. It was really, really big. And during there, we saw some colourful popcorn and we went, let's see how much that costs. And that cost us about £15, but with Merlin discount, about £12.40 or something like that. And we found out it was refillable all day for free. And if we came back tomorrow, it would also be refill for free. And it was something like for the next 6 weeks, it was really cheap to refill or free to refill. It was really crazy. It was a really good offer as well, to be fair. And let me get it out for you. It's got the themes of all the people from the shows. That's the wrong bit. It's got all the people from the show that we'll talk to about in a minute. And it's really cool. It was colourful popcorn, but as you can see, it's gone to white. If I dig a bit, you could see I'm spilling popcorn, but you can see it was colourful. And we only needed 1 refill, but I think it was really good that the park decided to do that. Very, very good. And during whilst we were making our monsters, there was a master builder thing going on literally right after I finished my aliens. So that was really cool to go to, because you got to interact with the people around your table. So we're really quiet, so we just sat in a corner by ourselves and did it. So yeah, and it was really, really cool, because Grace didn't do one part of it because we had to do legs, body and then head. Grace forgot to do the legs, so I had to build off the legs then the body, which was really annoying. But it was really funny to see our last ones in the end. Also some cookies where you make and munch them, and it was really cool because literally it was a Lego head. I don't have mine because I ate mine immediately, but it was a Lego head, and you were able to like draw on with some food, you know, stuff, as you can see, and you could create them, except from we couldn't create them because ours was extremely terrible. Really, really terrible. We then headed down to a gaming zone, which was Fortnite, and I don't like Lego Fortnite, so it's going to be a bit negative from me. But we had another building thing where we built. It was like it was an island, and we had to build a tree. So Mum made a sofa out of the bricks somehow. Yeah, and literally right next to it was a massive screen displaying Lego Fortnite creators, or whatever you want to call them, playing Lego Fortnite, which I found was a bit cool but a bit awkward because I don't like Lego Fortnite, and those were YouTubers I kind of grew up watching. So our next one, which is my favourite, was the calming zone, where you had to make a Lego flower and stick it into a wall, and at the end it was really beautiful seeing everyone else's creations, and it was really, really fun and enjoyable to do actually out of all of them. I don't know why, it was just really fun to do. And literally right across it is where you could build like a little smiley face out of Lego on a board with a bunch of 1x1 pieces, which was also quite fun to do. And we got 2 stamps from them, and it was probably my favourite section out of all of them for some weird reason. Went to the new show that they did, which was quite good, that they're using Heart Lake City show bit where they used to do Pirate Falls. But it was very mixed emotions. It was quite cringy personally, and at the beginning the lady who probably was doing it for the first time couldn't really sing, so it was a bit awkward. But you do have to trust the process. It got better throughout it, but it was still quite awkward personally. But it was a good little sit right before lunch to watch, and very interesting. After doing our day and collecting all of the stamps, we headed all the way back to the park entrance where there was no sign. So what do you want to call it? The top. How about we call it the top? Where you press this button, and it was interactive. It would give you something. I forgot what it was. It was like amount of things completed, and we were about the 62nd person or group to do it, which was quite cool. And we got a cool sticker right there, which was quite cool. And then we got a insider's loyalty points. I don't know what to cover because I don't trust it, but we haven't redeemed it yet, which was a bit of sad prize. We could have maybe got a little Lego poly bag of bricks to build a bug or something like that. For some of us, the no free builds to take home was a bit disappointing, especially due to all the activities to get the stamps. You had to either build something or practically create anything. So it was basically just building it, which definitely made me a bit disappointed. But it was cool, however, how we got a pot badge and some stickers still. And the lanyard probably made it all up for us. It was really, really cool. You also definitely had a festival vibe because everywhere you went was either different music or just really upbeat with the staff and everyone. And it was also really, really special due to how it was all beautifully set out. Right, so that sets me to the overall. Overall, I do think it was really good, and it's not a thing I would consider doing for about 6 weeks straight, but it's definitely something you should go to, and it was genuinely really good for all ages. As much as it was a bit boring and disappointing for some of the older people, it was genuinely really good. And with all the activities going around, the park was still busy but quite quiet from the rides point of view. We were able to get on Minifigure Speedway, and we could have went on it about 5 more times really. I hope you enjoyed coming with us. the show will be uploaded tomorrow. I've got to remember that in my head. And I will see you most likely at Legoland because I need to refill my popcorn. Right, so I'll see you in the next one.